Welcome to Tangling Along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're going to work with. So let's open up the book and find a space for this one. This is yet another border tangle. I'm using my black Micron. I think I can actually easily fit that in here. It will just get bigger when we get out there, and I think that's okay. So first of all, I am going to draw up the lines here for the border. So it will come down here like that. Let me end off this one as well, just because I can. And then I'm going to divide this in two. So I'm thinking I'm starting here in the middle, trying to stay in the middle all the way out here. So that's the first part, so that we have two ribbons that we can work on. And then I'm going in here and making this wavy line all the way down my line here, and moving my hand when I need to. And I'm just making it bigger as we go. So I'm doing the same thing over here and making sure that I'm hitting the line where the other line was hitting, like that. And then we can go in these bubbles. Let me do it here where you can see it, and starting from the connection, going to the middle with kind of a curved line, starting here, going to the middle of the bubble, kind of making a triangular shape inside. And I'm gonna do this in all of these shapes. And in the big ones as well. So we kind of have a square in the middle here. And then they want us to start from that top and go out on the line, making this triangular shape. And the same on the other side. And then we are going to color that in. So the step outs doesn't really show that this, show this step really nicely, but I actually think they started with a line before they made this little diamond shape. So I think personally they did make the line first. They don't really show that in the step outs. And then from there making this diamond shape that they are coloring in. They kind of stepped over this little step here. That's a lot of stepping. There we go. And then we have the big one here, starting with the line. I'm pretty sure they did that. And then making the diamond shape. And then we're just going to color that all in. There we go. And then they are kind of making a pointy thing. Let me do it right here. So they are starting around a little over the middle here and going to the middle up there, making kind of a triangular shape. and then auraing that shape. So around from the middle to the middle of the top here, like that, and then aura that shape. And we do that all places that we have this room. And as mine is a tiny bit wonky, then it will be a tiny bit wonky, and that's all fine. And then we have that place. I'm going to cap my black Micron, and I'm going to take my brown Micron brush, and they want to color in the top here on both sides of the middle line. So we're going to do that. They did it in the black, and you can do it with the black if you want to, making a very bold drama tangle. But this is kind of a drama tangle I have here next to it, so I don't want to have too much drama here. So the brown is kind of taking the drama out of this tangle. And that's the neat thing about kind of almost all tangles. You can make them into drama tangles, and you can leave them a little less drama-y if you use a lighter color than the black to color in the things. So I'm just taking my time with this. There we go. So that is the tangle. And I think I am going in with a tiny bit of my white charcoal here. I think here on these kind of rice shapes we have going on here. Taking my tortillon and softening that out. And of course I'm going to do this on all of these patterns. Even though that they are really small here, I'm just placing a tiny bit of the charcoal then. And again, carefully with my tortillon so that I don't color everything white. We don't want that. There we go. Then I'm going to take my graphite. And as this piece here is kind of going under, I am placing the shading here. So it really looks like there is this square lying underneath the pattern that we see. And of course I'm doing that everywhere. So as well here as here. trying to keep the shading it down here smaller as the pieces are smaller. So that's all there is for this tangle, this border tangle. I actually think that came out really good right there. It fits the place very nicely. So that is it for today. It was this tangle right here. I hope you enjoyed that just as much as I did. So thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.